Hey, Gilbert Arenas. So you're out indefinitely and you're not getting paid. Do you mind putting the gun down?
This is 740 The Game. Time to talk trash.
On my worst day, I could beat the hell out of you.
Back to the Ultimate Fight Show on 740 The Game.
You're listening to the Ultimate Fight Show live on 740 The Game, brought to you by Tiger Martial Arts Longwood, PokerVT.com, and Oxygen4Energy.com. Check them out. It's Oxygen, the number 4Energy.com. It's for serious athletes. I'm joined by new guy Bri. What's going on, my friend?
What's going on? Nice shirt, Seth.
You like that? I got that as a present from one of my good friends.
I dig that, man. I dig it.
We're joined in the studio by Seth Petruzelli. He's wearing a Kimbo Slice shirt, and it fits him just right.
It does, actually. I just need a big gold chain to match my buddy here.
Got to get your bread.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we started talking about something during the break. That you said something that made me think about what I've been seeing a lot lately. I wanted to get you guys' opinion. I've been seeing, I read a lot of these opinions online, and I saw that somebody thinks they should have a minor leagues in MMA, like maybe turn WEC into a minor league. What do you think about that?
Isn't it? Well, I guess it's a lightweight UFC, sort of, I guess. I think they need, well, in Florida, personally, I think they need to have amateur put in Florida first. Minor league, I don't know. Now you're just making a lot of different. I think they need a lot more amateurs first. And then I guess you can do some sort of amateur league.
I guess that's what amateur is, would be a minor league. What do you think, Brian?
I guess, but you're not getting paid for it.
Yeah, I mean, and essentially that's exactly what it is. There's a lot of other smaller organizations out there that are still entertaining to watch the fight cards. You got a lot of stuff on HDNet. You've got some shows coming out of Tampa that are putting on really good shows, and essentially just because they're not calling it minor league MMA doesn't mean that that's basically not what that is. I mean, you look at Dream, you look at UFC, that's the top tier, you know?
Right. I don't think anybody wants their promotion called minor league. Like, no. I think they all think they're going to step up and be the UFC one day. They're going to be, the Prides one day and stuff like that. I don't think, even though they are minor league in our heads, I don't think they want to be called minor league.
And the WEC actually puts on some pretty good shows. I mean, they have some of the good fighters. I really like Strikeforce. I think Strikeforce puts on some good shows and has good fighters. They're probably, to me, kind of a second best to the UFC. I like them better than the WEC. Who do you like better, Strikeforce or WEC?
Tread lightly.
Yeah, I know. They're both equally great. No, I mean, Strikeforce said that they're interested in using me anyway, and UFC has too. So, I mean, Strikeforce, I just like Strikeforce because they're actually giving some competition, if you can call it that, to the UFC. So
that's what I think.
I'd rather UFC not have a monopoly on the MMA game, so...
Competition's good for the sport.
It's extremely good for the sport. It helps the fighters more than anything as far as pay goes. So
I'll tell you what, too, those lightweight fighters and those featherweight fighters are fun to watch, man. Look at Uriah Faber. I mean, looking at him on the TV, I would never guess he's a featherweight. He looks pretty diesel.
He's a small, statured guy, but those guys, yeah, he's short.
Dude, when you see all these fighters in person, you're like, holy crap, he's 4 feet tall. Holy crap, he's 5'3". Yeah. A lot of the guys are really short, but they're just jacked.
Yeah, we met Randy Couture in Atlanta, and it was surprising, And you don't look at these guys as professional fighters, and that's one of the things that's good about the sport. It's still got good, solid grassroots, and these guys aren't running around like Floyd Money Mayweather and acting all egotistical and everything. And it's good, but it is surprising to see some of these guys and know that they could beat you to death.
Yeah, right. They don't look too intimidating, but they want to get in a cage.
Yeah, Uriah Faber put on a pretty good show the other night, I thought. Did you? I'm sure you saw him fight Mike Brown with 2 broken hands, using nothing but elbows and knees.
Yeah, I did see that. But the last fight that he just fought for the WEC, where actually
Sun Xiao,
Mike.
Did you fight a Sun
Xiao? Yes. We're actually in Pittsburgh for Mike Lee, our jiu-jitsu instructor, fighting out there. So we didn't get to see any of the fights.
I heard about that actually. And Mike Brown put on a really good show that night too. He dominated that fight. We have a caller. His name is Dylan. What's going on, Dylan? You want to talk to Seth? Welcome to the Ultimate Fight Show, 740 The Game. You with us, Dylan?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good.
Good. You
I want to wish you luck.
Thanks, buddy. You gonna watch me fight in March?
Yeah.
Cool. You think I'm gonna knock him out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock him out. Smart kid.
As quick as before.
What's that?
As quick as before.
As quick as before?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do it quicker. Under 14 seconds. I'm going to try to do it for you. Under 14 seconds.
Okay.
You a big Seth Petruzelli fan, Dylan?
What?
Are you a big fan of Seth?
Yes.
That's good. I'm really glad you called tonight. Thanks for your call, Dylan.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
That was pretty awesome, man.
See, that's what I like. I like to see little kids.
We're going to go ahead and
I'm a
play
good role
UFC
model.
trivia. Let's do that. Let's play UFC trivia real quick.
It's time for UFC trivia on the Ultimate Fight Show. Think you have what it takes?
Sometimes I wish I wasn't so smart.
Give us a call now at 407-916-8255
The number
or 1-800-729-8255.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is a giant ego. I have a giant ego.
What's going on? It's the Ultimate Fight Show. It's time to play UFC trivia. We have two callers on the line. We have Josh and Dave. You guys both with me? You with me, Josh?
Yeah, I'm here.
You with me, Dave?
Yep, I'm here.
Nice. Now listen, Josh and Dave, if you heard our show last week, you might know these guys. We had Mike Swick on the show. We had Josh and Dave on the show. Both of these guys put on a dominating performance against Mike Swick. They both beat Mike Swick in UFC trivia. And they actually impressed me a good deal. So what I'm going to do is, I think they both kind of won the championship last week. So this week we're going to pit them together. I want to see which one wins. We're going to unify this belt. Okay, there can only be one, my friend. There can only be one. So what I'm going to do is round one is going to be read by Seth Petruzelli. What we're going to do is he's going to read you 5 questions for round one. And then he's going to move on to the next one. We're not going to tell you whether or not you got him right quite yet. We'll let you know at the end. Whichever one of you guys wins is going to be the Ultimate Fight Show champion. So you're going to join us next week, and you're going to play against the number one contender. We're going to see what happens. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. So let's go with Josh first. You
All
ready,
right.
Josh?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, Josh, here we go, buddy. Joe Stevenson won Season 2 finals against who? Either
Luke Kumo.
All right, I'll mark you down as that.
Final answer.
Yes.
All right, and I'll read you guys some choices you have too, so you don't have to answer right away. All right, next, do you want him to go back and forth? All right.
Yeah. Now go ahead and ask Dave the next question.
Gotcha. Who was the first fighter to cover Sports Illustrated? On the cover of Sports Illustrated, excuse me.
Are you talking to Dave here?
I'm talking to Dave, correct. Dave.
Roger Huerta.
Final answer.
Yep.
All right. All right, back to Josh. Who won The Ultimate Fighter Season 6?
Season 6?
Yeah, do you want me to... I can read you some...
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Either Joe Stevenson, Rashad Evans, Nate Diaz, or Mac Danzig.
Mac Danzig.
All right. Final answer?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Dave. What is Chris Lytle's other profession?
Firefighter.
All righty. Back to Josh. Rashad Evans fought to a draw against who?
Tito Ortiz.
All right.
Is that round one?
That was round one.
Round
yeah.
one in the books, man. I'm not going to tell you who won yet. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go to round two now. I'll go ahead and read you the questions. All right, you ready? This will be for Josh. Josh, who is the first fighter to knock out Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira?
Knockout Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira?
Yeah, and round 2 and 3, by the way, to make it a little bit tougher, is not going to be multiple choice.
Not that they needed it for the first one either, though.
Who was the first? I know they didn't. Go ahead.
Frank Mir.
Frank Mir? Okay. And Dave, what's your answer? Who was the first fighter to KO Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira?
Yeah, Frank Mir. I'm going to go with Mir.
All right, we're going to do the third round a little bit different, just in case you guys get a draw. All right, what is Babalu's real name? Go ahead, Josh. What is Babalu's real name?
Hinato.
All right, and last name?
Sobral.
All right, go ahead, Josh. I'm sorry.
I think that was Josh.
Okay, Dave, go ahead. What is?
I'm going to go with his answer. Rental Sobral.
Okay, Josh. Sean Shirk defeated which fighter to win the UFC lightweight belt?
Kenny Florian.
All right. What's your answer, Dave?